So, Mike, we watched you begin the rehab process like 2 months ago, obviously not knowing if you were going to be able to make it back. What's it like to finally suit up and join the action again?
It's been good. Yesterday was fun. Last week was fun, getting back into the routine of getting prepared to play a game. It's been kind of it's been 2 months, but it seemed like it's been, 2 years since I've last played. So it was good to get back out there.
Barry?
Hi, Michael. Did the absence end up being about what you expected in terms of length, a couple of months? And did you feel fully healthy yesterday?
Yeah. Yep. I think it was right on. We did everything perfect.
And is there, I would imagine for any pro athlete, there's a rhythm you have to reestablish when you've had an extended absence. Did you feel in the swing of things yesterday? Was there some rust, do you think?
Yeah, I think I was in the swing of things. There's definitely a little bit of rust, just because it's definitely been a while. But I had Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to get ready and knock off as much of rust as I could get off. But after a few snaps, it just kind of felt like riding a bike, and there's still things like it would be any week, things I can do better, things I did okay, but there's still a lot to improve on.
Omar?
Obviously, you've been part of this unit from the very beginning, even going back to last year when a lot of them were playing as rookies. What was it like to watch them go through their struggles without you, and also knowing that center was one of the issues, considering it turned into a revolving door once you went down?
It was just good to see those guys, no matter who was playing center, communicate, work with the guy next to him, make sure everyone's on the same page, and didn't matter who we were throwing out there at any position, that they would be able to work with them, communicate with them, and ultimately play good enough to try to help us win. And I think all the guys out there did that.
What's your goal for the final month of the season, not just you as a player, but as a unit for the offensive line?
To make sure we're doing everything to help the Miami Dolphins win football games, not be a group that's holding us back, to be a group that's helping us win. That's always the goal, and that's what it will be going into the last stretch.
Barry?
Michael, I had one other thing for you. Obviously, you're a team first guy, and as you said, winning stands above all else. But every player has their own personal story as well. I guess with you, do you feel like these next 4 games will be the case for you to make to Chris Greer and Brian Flores, I am your starting center moving forward? There's no need to look for another one.
I'm not really looking into any of all that. I just want to make sure that I play good enough football to make them comfortable with me, no matter what they want to do. But as long as I'm making sure I'm taking it one day to make sure that the Dolphins can win, that's all I'm worried about. It's making this offense be as good as it can be. And if that means I can be the guy, then that means that. But I'm not really thinking about all that.
Thanks.
Joe?
Hey, Michael, good to see you back. Having watched some from the sidelines and then being back in there, I'm curious what, if anything, you've noticed relative to sort of positives on Tua, his development, his growth. What are you seeing? What are you observing?
He's definitely playing with a lot more confidence, just making quicker decisions, having, better plans. And that starts with the offensive line, giving him, the ability to do all that, to have confidence, not be worried about getting hit a lot. And we need to make sure we're always on top of that. But he's been just way more confident, which is making sure he's having way more fun, which is ultimately helping him just go out and cut it loose and have some fun. And obviously he's capable of being a really good quarterback. So it's been fun to watch him just have way more fun and just be confident.
I guess the way more fun thing, it makes me happy. I like it. Winning is fun, right? So it's more fun for sports writers, more fun for players. Is there anything sort of specific that you can think of, a fun moment that you sort of, thought was cool from Tua?
I think it just watching him cut, like whenever he makes a big throw yesterday, when he made that touchdown throw to Isaiah, One, he released the ball. He put his hands up. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but like it was not caught yet. And he was like, that's a touchdown. I think that little bit of confidence and, swagger, that was cool to see him do that because he knew right away. He just stopped that one DB just long enough to deliver that throw. And he knew it right when he released it, that it was going to be a touchdown. I thought that was really cool.
Good stuff, Mike. Thank you.
Omar?
I have this obsession with big man doing Pilates, Michael. I don't know if you're part of the Pilates crew, and if you are, what do you get out of it?
I'm actually not a Pilates guy. Rob's a big Pilates guy. I'm more of a yoga guy myself.
Okay, so do they bring in yoga sessions for you
They
guys?
used to. This year they haven't. So what I've learned over the years, I just had to do it on my own. But some hot yoga that's the ticket right there.
Okay, so I think we can make that happen though. We can get feels. So you want a hot yoga session in the facility?
Sure, yeah. If we can get that done, that'd be nice.
All right, I'm on it.
Cool, thanks.
Travis?
Hey, good morning, Mike. I've been asking your teammates about your leisure activities you're into for the bye week here. And my question is several pronged, but I was curious, would that maybe involve a skate for you? And have you done that yet? We talked about it back in 2019. Have you got a chance to go skate down here in South Florida?
I have not, but I don't think I would anyway, not in season, but in the off season, I can't wait to play a little drop in hockey, but definitely not this week. If anything, I'm going to play some Xbox and maybe later in the week, play around a golf. We'll see what Tua wants to do.
Are you perhaps converted to a Florida Panthers fan now, like the top team in the NHL?
For sure. I mean, I don't want to be like claimed as a bandwagon guy, but I've been down here 3 years now, so I'm allowed to be a Panthers fan, and they're really good. So it's a win-win.